Don't throw that old laptop out because I got something really cool to show you. Another awesome product by Benfei. I have actually tested a few of their devices in the past, and they're always fantastic, high quality. This is no different. This is the M2 drive enclosure. So you can take your old laptop or desktop or anything that might have an M2 hard drive, which basically looks like a stick of RAM, which I'm going to show you that here in a second. Put it in the enclosure and use it as an external hard drive. So let's check this out and see exactly what it is and how easy it is to use. So this is the actual enclosure right here. And as you can see, it's nice and compact. It's actually got a built-in cable where you have USB-A connector and you can pull it apart, and you have a USB-C connector. So it gives you multiple ways of connecting it to your existing laptop or desktop. It doesn't matter which one you have. Stores nicely there, and that's super compact, protects the device. It's going to be easy to install. You simply take this one screw out with their provided little screwdriver. That's pretty awesome. This is an M2 chip. This came out of an old laptop that I'm not using anymore, and I'm going to use this as an external hard drive. This is actually a 1 terabyte M2 drive. So it basically gives me like a 1 terabyte external hard drive. And this is only a few dollars. You're not spending hundreds of dollars for an external hard drive. So let's take this apart, show you how easy it is to put this in it, and show you how it connects to the computer. So the first thing you do is we're just going to take this screw out right here. And it's nice they give you this little screwdriver. It makes it super easy. Once the screw's out, you simply take this piece right here and you slide it apart. And as you can see, that's all it is right here. The M2 chip goes right here, and then this will slide back on it. But here's kind of what sets this apart, which I find to be a nice touch, and it's going to be actually really good for the device to keep it cool. This right here is a heat dissipation pad. This is going to go on top of the drive like this inside the case, and it helps pull heat off of this M2 chip through the aluminum. And then it has these vents here, which will help vent the device and help keep it nice and cool. That's a nice touch. I really like that because, you know, these things will get a little warm. And so you want to make sure it's protected. As you can see, it has a little slot right here. So the chip is going to fit in this way once you slide it up in here. So it's going to go in like this. You simply slide that in, push that down, take this, you'll attach it to the top, slide your cover back on, and you're good to go. And of course, they do give you instructions on exactly how to take it apart, how to put the M2 chip in, put the pad on top, slide it together. So they don't just leave you to figure it out. They do give you instruction. So easy to follow. Simply put it in, put it back together, and you're good to go. So we're going to slide this in here, and then we're going to put it in, and we're going to see how well it goes in the computer. If you can see, there's like a little notch right there. That's going to line up with that little notch right there. So you take it, and you always kind of want to like put it in at just a little bit of an angle, push it up in there. Once it's in, push it back down. It snaps in place. It's not going to fall out. It's securely in. Then we're going to take this pad here, take the sticker off. You want to make sure and set it on top of that. So we're going to set it right here. Make sure it's kind of lined up like so. Now that sits on top of there. It's going to protect it and pull heat out. You're going to take this other little piece of plastic here, and you're going to pull it off this side. So that way it exposes the kind of sticky part on both ends. You want to make sure and line the screw hole up. As you can see, simply take this. You want to make sure and kind of lift this up just a little to make sure it doesn't snag that little plastic piece. And then we're going to slide it right back on. That's it. I'm going to take the screw, flip this back over, simply screw that back on there. And it doesn't have to be super tight, flush, snug. That's it. Now I have a 1 terabyte external hard drive that's got heat dissipation, built-in USB-A, USB-C cable that I can connect to my laptop or desktop. We're going to go ahead and take the USB-A side, and we're going to connect it on this side over here because this has got the USB-A port, and we'll let Windows recognize it. Boom, there it is. Now I have access to the drive, and if you look here, you see this D drive right here. I have 938 gigs of free space, which is this drive here, so I can write and save all my files. Now, if you're a content creator, this is a must have because like I was running out of space on my drive, and you can see I've got 413 gigs free of 934 of the internal storage. But at one time, this was down to almost 100 gigs. I had to remove a lot and put it into my Google Drive and another external hard drive that didn't have enough space on it. So having a nice fast storage like this is going to be paramount. So now let's take it and we're going to scoot this over this way because my USB-C ports are over here. I'm going to take this, I'm going to expose the USB-C, as you can see there. And then we're going to plug it in here. And there you go. Recognizes it, no problem. Now, USB-C transfer rate is going to be much faster than USB-A. So if you have USB-C on your laptop or desktop, I would highly recommend you use the USB-C connection. That way you get the fastest transfer speed. But again, another awesome product by Benfei. If you're a content creator or you store a lot of files, pictures, maybe family pictures that you don't want to lose, you definitely need to try this out. If you have an old laptop that you have an M2 chip in, and you can just take it out and put it in here. Now, if you don't know how to do that, you can take it to a computer store. They can help you out. Super easy. Most laptops, you just take the bottom off, has a little screw, take the chip out, put it in here, format it, and you're good to go. However, if you wanted to buy an M2 chip and use this, you could do that as well. It's actually would be probably a little cheaper to do that than buy those big bulky external USB hard drives. This right here is super compact. So I'm going to love using this. Click the link in the description and go get yours today.